involvement right now is I'm the apprentice coach for Tas Racing, and something that I really appreciate that getting the job. I've been teaching for at least 20 years now. When I was riding in races, I was teaching for TAFE in Launceston, and loved teaching then. And then when I retired, I was fortunate enough to be offered the job to teach the apprentices, and it was great to get that job, and been teaching for the last 4 years. Nan and Pop took me to the races at Caulfield a few times, and I used to pick up the betting tickets. One day, it was a funny story, I picked up a live ticket that the first leg won, and I told my Nan and Pop, I said, this ticket's the winners in the first leg, and they said, oh, that's good. And so the next leg was quite funny, because Max Baker from Tasmania was riding it, and I said to my Nan and Pop, who's Max Baker? And they said, oh, he's this champion Tasmanian jockey. I said, oh, right. And anyway, the horse won. So we got the double, and I don't know how much money it was, but it would have been a lot. I don't think I've seen any of it, but it was exciting. And then later years, I actually got to ride with Max Baker, so what a small world that is. But my mum said there's an ad in the paper to be a jockey, or apprentice jockey, and so I went and got an interview from Owen Lynch at Morty Alec. He looked at my hands and said, maybe they were a little bit on the big side. And he sort of ummed and ahed, and he said, we'll give you a try. I'm a competitive person, so I do love winning. I love riding fast horses. I love winning big races. I love teaching young people. I love apprentices. I'm hard on them, and because I want the best from them, and hopefully because I care about them, they understand that's the reason I'm hard on them, because I want the best from them. And some of the mistakes I've made as an apprentice and a senior rider, I try and shortcut that and help these apprentices shortcut so they can be better in the short term. Probably as I've got older, I've appreciated more about, it doesn't matter if it's greyhounds, harness, or thoroughbreds, the industry people work damn hard, and it's the only job where it's performance based. If they perform well, they make more money, and so they're under a bit of pressure, and you can see that, and you can see the passion, the hours that they put in. They don't get back in money, and they love the game. They love their animals, and you can see that, and the love of it, and that's why they do it. And probably as I've got older, I've appreciated that more from what I observed from them all. I think when I first started off, I was never brought up with in the horse industry, so I probably took horses a bit for granted in the early days, and then as I matured, I realised the love of the animal, and realised what they bring, and they're kind, and you pat them, and they look at you with their eyes, and they trust you, and then they'll reward you and they'll give you their best if you help them. And I think you do build up a rapport with horses. I think you ride them track work, you ride them in races, you learn the goods and the bads of that animal, and the more you can know about your horse, the better you're going to ride that animal. It's why we race.